Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show, Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and my guests for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Okay, so you've got a house, you're trying to get rid of it, or you're looking for a house or something that you want to get into. If you're watching from California, I know what you're doing, okay? Well, my guests today are Sherry and Deanna Compton from Compton Carolina Realty.
That's right.
And I did that good, didn't I?
You did. It was perfect. You might need to go to California, Hollywood.
Oh, please no. Oh. So, there's a lot of people moving to this area, though.
Ooh, 64 families a day is what's
Okay,
moving
now I
here.
know why there's so much traffic on the
Yes,
Beltway.
that's exactly right.
64 families a day.
Yes, that is the latest statistic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, how crazy is it? Families, not people. Families.
Yes, it could be a combination of a single person, a family, or whatever,
200
couples.
200
Yeah,
people
but
in a
that's the
family.
head count. It's a lot.
So there's a lot of houses, there's a lot of transactions taking place and all that kind of stuff.
Yes,
And there's a lot of people that do that.
yes,
Here's what I like about you guys. It's a family.
it is.
Now, how did it all start?
It's a dream come true for me. We were both working at the same firm, and Deanna had had her license 2 years. I've had mine since '03, and she came to me one day. She said, "Mom, we can do this. We can do this on our own. We do not need to give that firm half of our commission." She said, "You've been in business forever. You can bring the customer base that you've already built up." She's a millennial queen, so she brings all the millennials, and the millennials now are driving the market.
Yeah.
So we're like, this is a good thing. I think we can do it. There were
Wow.
a lot of strategic steps to get to that.
Sure.
But anything worth having, you have to go through those processes. And we just set out, made a decision, and went for it.
Because there is so much difference between, I'm sorry, I apologize, millennials, and my age.
Right.
That if you try to do something for me, the millennials will never get it. And honestly, if you do stuff for the millennials, so there's this incredible, perfect meshing that has to take place.
It does.
What do you do that does that? I mean, how do you have a certain eye for things or what?
It's consistency. You have to post, Facebook. We get a lot of our business from Facebook. A lot of millennials like me are on Facebook, so we constantly do ads, and a lot of my sphere, people that are my age, are now buying. So
Yes.
they contact me because they see my posts and they're like, "Hey,
Right.
you do this, help me.
Right.
Answer my questions. I'm confused. Do I need 20% down?" No,
Wow.
you don't.
Wow.
Not many people have 20% down
Yeah,
to
exactly.
purchase a house. So there's a lot of myths out there that they still think are real. So.
Well, and again, since our show goes all over the United States, if somebody's watching in Texas, they don't want to drive here 12 times to look at a house.
Right.
So you guys can help present it to them and say, okay, this is what's on the market. And
Absolutely. And we send out every Friday to every listing we have. They get a report on how many people viewed their house, how many clicked on it, how many favorites. Deanna takes care of all that. So they're completely up to date with what's going on. I've got people moving here from up north, from California, from Michigan, all over. And basically they know that when they move from California to New York, they can come here and they can buy a tremendous amount of house. And now that the tax codes have changed and they can only take off a cap of $10,000 on that property tax, there are a lot of people moving from those higher property tax
yeah.
regions coming here because they can come here and they can buy a beautiful
mansion.
mansion. Yes, I was not going to say that word, but yes, they can buy a mansion and still have money in their pocket, and they're tickled to death. And then what happens is when I sell them that house, they tell Cousin Jim and Uncle Arthur, and the whole family ends up moving here.
I've met that family.
Yeah.
They're a little weird. So How is it working? Because I have a family business, and my
Yes.
wife and I and my daughters, and we all work together.
Yes.
How is it for you guys?
You know, it's fabulous because my strengths are her weaknesses.
Yeah.
And her strengths are things I really don't want to do. And so it works out beautifully. She's a social media queen. I mean, she has us on every website, every platform, everything. And I just, you know, I'm at your age and I just don't want to do
Are
that.
you 37?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, 37. And she's only,
14.
no, she's about 7 if I'm
Okay.
37.
Totally different height too, right? 7.
So there's this incredible, it's a synergy is what it is.
It is. And it's a beautiful thing because, you know, I'm always like, I booked this show. She was like, I really don't want to go. I said, you're going anyway because you're going to have fun to do this. This is going to be fun. You're going to have fun. And so, yeah, the things that she would not think about doing, I'll pull us into, and vice versa.
Yeah.
She's always saying, Mom, we got this event. Let's go take this class. Let's go. And
cool.
we take at least 1 to 2 classes every month so that we're on top of what's going on in this market, this changing market, and how we can better serve our sellers and our buyers.
And correct me if I'm wrong, if you're watching this, if you see something, you better jump on it because
You better.
it's gone just like that.
I've seen houses sell in hours, not days,
Yep.
hours. And I've recently worked with a young couple, one of them being my daughter. They have put in 3 offers on homes. They went $15,000 above asking price and they lost all 3.
Wow.
And those homes sold in days. I mean, and when we go to look at them, some already have. I mean, they may have been on the market one day and they've already got 3 offers on the table. So it's more of a competition if you're in a certain demographic, and that would be like up to 300,000.
Wow.
Those, if it's a nice home, nice neighborhood,
Bam, it's gone.
it's gone.
So if you're looking, go to their website. What an incredible thing, mother and daughter. Imagine that. Don't change the channel because we got more coming up.
You've been in an accident. Do you go to your family doctor, a chiropractor, or a physical therapist? If you think it doesn't matter, you might want to rethink that. You want someone with experience in treating car accident injuries, and only car accident injuries if you've been in one. You want Raleigh Injury Chiropractic. Raleigh Injury Chiropractic, 5821 Falls of News Road in Raleigh. Are you always digging through a drawer full of tools? Well, now there's a simple solution. The amazing Kelvin 23. With 23 tools in one, you can tackle hundreds of everyday jobs, hang pictures, assemble furniture. You'll never run out of reasons to use your Kelvin 23. Super tough and lightweight. The driver locks at 90 degrees for extra torque, has a powerful magnet for loose screws, and a flashlight. So don't wait. Get your Kelvin 23 now. Call now, and we'll throw in this durable canvas pouch. Only $29.99 for 23 tools in one.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Ware's Relax Formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax.
I slept for a full 8 hours. It was the first time that I had 8 hours of sleep, and I know over 5 years.
So, if you're not sleeping right, get Dr. Ware's Formula and you will have an amazing night's sleep. Go to relaxformula.com and order today. Relaxformula.com. That's relaxformula.com. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Okay, here's a problem. Your house catches on fire, it floods, you find out you got mold. What in the world? You can't go to the Home Depot and get a scrub brush and do it yourself. You've got to get some help. So my guest today is Carlton Cole. He's with a company called Puro Clean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. PuroClean is a property restoration and reconstruction company that is open 24/7, 365
Wow.
days. If you call us on a Christmas morning or when you're frying your turkey on Thanksgiving, we're there to answer your needs.
Well, it's because accidents don't wait for the proper time, do they?
No, they don't.
And like,
They don't. They'll never create a perfect house, the perfect homeowner, and then if they ever do, you have Mother Nature who's going to pull out a trick out of her sleeve and cause some damage.
so, and you don't know the questions I'm going to ask you, so I might
do
catch you
not.
off guard here. What, personally, with what you do here in Wakefield, what's like the worst situation that you've really seen where somebody's called you?
Yeah, so every situation will be a little bit different because what may affect you would be different than what affects somebody else and how you handle it.
True.
But the majority of the calls that we get are mold related. And mold related being that there's a leak that took place or high humidity area that went unnoticed for a while. And then there are either health issues arrive from that or they're told by another contractor that, hey, you have some mold going on in your crawl space or in your attic, or they pull some clothes out of a closet and there's a pile of mold sitting there. Mold is something that we're learning more about each and every day. And the more we know about it, the more we realize that it's not good for you to inhale it, especially in a sealed home and in an environment that could cause you some health concerns.
And really, it is true, back in the 1800s, early 1900s, you'd throw the window up and let the air blow through the house, but we don't do that anymore.
We don't, and with modern construction practices and techniques, our houses are essentially an upside down igloo. They are sealed so tight that if you have any type of humidity that takes place and your home goes unchecked, you lose power, you go on vacation, you come back, if your HVAC system isn't operating functionally or properly, you can get a very unhealthy home in a very short amount of time. And that's where we step in to help mitigate that and get it back to a livable condition.
So let's talk about maybe some of the health issues that you would get if you lived in a house that had mold.
Mold is again something we're learning every day, but mold can affect your lungs, it can affect your heart, it can affect your brain and into your spinal cord. There's a lot of different health side effects can take place by the type of mold and the quantity that you ingest, and it also can affect you differently than it could affect me.
Sure. Yeah, because I've had patients who say, well, I had mold in my house and I was experiencing foggy thinking, trouble breathing. So, and those are things that can easily be remedied with some of the stuff that you guys do.
I can't fix the patient, but I can fix the house. So, absolutely. And, the crawl spaces in North Carolina are prone to mold. And one thing as well, the attics. There's a lot of bats in North Carolina, and bats leave guano, and guano has a fungus that grows on it that if you disturb that fungus and inhale it, it could affect you mentally as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's very advisable that the homeowner doesn't try to tackle it themselves. They do their research, and they hire a professional to remediate that problem.
Expensive.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. And there's not a lot of people out there knocking on the door to say, hey, I'm bored, I want to go work with you and take care of some mold.
Right.
So it can be very labor intensive. The equipment that we use and the solutions that we use aren't necessarily the cheapest thing. We do not use household bleach, and I do not recommend that you use household bleach. And this takes time. It's very labor intensive to get rid of the mold, and then depending on the severity of the house and the property that was damaged, to put that back to a livable condition.
Well, because you have to weigh the cost of doing this and the cost of being in the ER several times a year.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely. I just had a conversation with a couple last week. Very nice couple. He had hurt his back. One in the crawl space, they had no idea that their crawl space was just inundated with mold.
wow.
They didn't find out until in their laundry room, their freezer they had in there started falling through the floor. So it was that bad, and they had no idea. And the example I use with them is that it's like a frog in water. If you slowly turn the heat up,
Yeah.
there's a good chance you're not going to know until you're sick and you go to the hospital But if you and I walk into that environment, it's something that we're going to notice right away, either smelling it, tasting it, or you just start getting an itchy feeling in your throat.
Yeah.
And again, nobody walks into a house and immediately goes to the crawl space to see if this is a healthy environment for them to stay in.
Wow.
They assume it is, and assuming sometimes will cause you, big trouble.
This whole thing's about loving life and finding out what it is that you can do to actually make your life better.
Correct.
So go to the website right now. We got it down here. And check it out. I'm sure just going to the website, it may trigger some things in them that say, oh, I wonder if this could be going on in my house.
Correct. And if they have any questions at all, again, we're open 24/7, 365. So on the third ring, if nobody picks up, it comes to my phone. I will talk to you. I will talk you down off the cliff.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, give me a call. And we may schedule a time for her to come out and look at it. But if it's an emergency, we're there for you.
That's really cool.
And at the very least, be able to help provide some guidance on what you should do and what proper steps you can take.
Go to the website right now. Check it out. See if there's a problem in your house. And if there's not, thank God. But if there is, you got an answer. Okay, Carlton, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for your time today.
You're awesome.
Absolutely.
All right, don't change the channel because I think we got a little bit more coming up.
Dr. Tim Weir wants people like you to enjoy life to the fullest, and he has written several books. These down-to-earth, easy-to-read resources will help you love life. For example, You're Not Crazy, An Overcomer's Guide to Fibromyalgia. This book has helped hundreds of people. Or How to Reboot Your Brain When Drugs and Therapy Have Not Worked. This amazing book will help you or a loved one retrain the brain. Wake Up and Dream is a wake-up call so you don't sleep through life. Go to www.drtimweir.com and order your copy today.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Weir's Relax formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax. Since I've been using Relax, I don't have any severe muscle aches to speak of, like I usually do. The Relax didn't knock me out. I just got very relaxed and drifted off.
I hear this every single day. Dr. Weir, I'm having trouble sleeping. So I came up with this formula. I call it Dr. Weir's Relax Formula. Now here's the side effect to this. You're gonna sleep so soundly. You're gonna notice a change in muscle aches, and immediately when you drink this, it begins to absorb. Do yourself a favor and order some today. RelaxFormula.com.
You've been in an accident. Do you go to your family doctor, a chiropractor, or a physical therapist? If you think it doesn't matter, you might want to rethink that. You want someone with experience in treating car accident injuries, and only car accident injuries if you've been in one. You want Raleigh Injury Chiropractic. Raleigh Injury Chiropractic, 5821 Falls of News Road in Raleigh.
Okay, for those of you who know me, you know I love keto. Love the way you could feel with it and how it clears up your mind. Very easy if you do the right things. I love to cook, you know that. I love to make recipes that are keto, but sometimes you just don't feel like cooking. And sometimes the stuff, it's like that, what is that show? I'm with Anna Lindbergh, by the way, with Carolina Keto. Nailed It, you know that show, Nailed It?
Yes, I love that show.
So my stuff looks like the stuff sometimes, you know, it's supposed to look like this and it doesn't.
Absolutely.
So here you are, you've put together some amazing products. I know they're amazing because I've actually ordered them. I try to order people's products before they know who I am. So, you know, otherwise people say, well, you're just doing it. No, I've tried your stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Stuff. So you are going to a place called KetoCon next week, which is a huge keto thing, and you've put together a package of what you're really going to be pushing there.
Yep.
Wow.
So I've got my salted caramel chocolate chip cookies, my double chocolate cookies, Dutch apple, and a snack mix. That's kind of my KetoCon lineup.
So I mean, so you got keto apple, but there's no apple in it.
Right.
It's apple flavored.
Exactly. I use a really good organic flavor concentrate that I get from a really cool company that does this kind of thing. So I'm able to get that apple flavor without the carbs and sugar.
Okay, so in here, chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Is it regular chocolate?
It is. It is sweetened with stevia. So the chocolate is sugar-free as well.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is really, because we spend a lot of time on keto, but this is really good for diabetics and
Yep.
everybody
or
else.
people that are gluten-free that maybe aren't keto but just can't have gluten.
Okay, so I'm looking right here. Almonds, grass-fed butter.
Yep.
Wow. Stevia, and salted chocolate. Man, I'm telling you, it's really good stuff for you.
Yeah, so when I bake, I kind of try and obviously make it really good, but I also want to have a health component to them as well. So
Huge.
the grass-fed butter is super nutritious. These chocolate cookies are actually made with extra virgin olive oil and MCT oil, which MCT oil is amazing stuff.
Brain function.
Yep, exactly. So these have grass-fed butter, and my snack mix actually is made with fresh pork skin.
Do you look at that? Look at that!
That's
You know what I would do with this?
What?
Take it to the movies.
exactly.
Oh
yes.
my God!
And
How
my son
awesome
is
that?
12, and he likes it. And keto is just it's not just for adults. So
Look over there, would you?
it's my husband can eat that whole thing in just one sitting.
Well,
He
yeah.
loves it. I use peely nuts in it, macadamias, grass-fed butter. I get my pork skin from a company in Iowa that has them fresh from slaughter.
Are they kosher?
So I have no idea.
I couldn't pass that one up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now look,
Yeah.
because you can have good-looking stuff,
Right.
and it tastes
All
like
about the taste.
crap.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
is like the pictures on Pinterest.
Yeah.
You see pictures and you're like, oh, I could do
Oh
that.
yeah,
and
that makes
then,
it taste really good. man.
Yeah.
So
Try it out.
I'm doing this for you, folks.
You're taking one for the team,
Yes.
huh? Yeah.
It's not that good. I'd probably have to check all of them. That is amazing.
Thank you.
It's so moist. Because the stuff that I make,
Yeah.
it's like you bite into it and the whole thing crumbles in
Right,
your
like
hand.
cardboard. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. So, 2 grams of net carbs in this.
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
It does not taste like a keto cookie, does it?
No,
No. That was my goal.
I don't think it's a trick.
I promise.
You know, I ate her cookies and I gained 1,200 pounds because I found out they weren't.
Nope.
This
they
is-
really,
these
really
are amazing.
Yeah. Do you want to try that one?
I want to try the
The
apple.
apple? Yes. If I can open it. We had an issue earlier with.
Oh, thank God it opened.
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Now look
This
at that.
is new. I just came out with this a few weeks ago, so I worked really hard on it to taste exactly like a Dutch apple pie. Buy 'em, people.
I'm telling you, this is the best thing that I have eaten in a long time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's like a slice
I'm
of
not
apple
lying.
pie. Really
It
is.
tastes like an apple pie.
Yeah.
It literally does.
And this one has 1.5 net carbs. So I use grass-fed butter.
Just
all
wait.
kinds of good
1,
ingredients.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 in there?
There's 7 in
7?
here. These are 7, and this you get 8.
So like 9 carbs, I could eat that whole thing
You
right
could,
now.
but you probably get full after one, which is
Yeah.
the whole point of keto.
Listen, unbelievable stuff. She has more things other than these things that you need to check out. Go to her website, check it out. And if you want to do keto, it's the way to go.
It is.
It's just fun
yeah,
stuff to
it's
do.
life-changing.
You're awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you for being with me.
Yes.
Don't change the channel because we got a whole lot more coming up.
Dr. Tim Weir wants people like you to enjoy life to the fullest, and he has written several books. These down-to-earth, easy-to-read resources will help you love life. For example, You're Not Crazy, An Overcomer's Guide to Fibromyalgia. This book has helped hundreds of people. Or How to Reboot Your Brain When Drugs and Therapy Have Not Worked. This amazing book will help you or a loved one retrain the brain. Wake Up and Dream is a wake-up call so you don't sleep through life. Go to www.drtimweir.com and order your copy today.
Are you always digging through a drawer full of tools? Well, now there's a simple solution. The amazing Kelvin 23. With 23 tools in one, you can tackle hundreds of everyday jobs, hang pictures, assemble furniture. You'll never run out of reasons to use your Kelvin 23. Super tough and lightweight. The driver locks at 90 degrees for extra torque, has a powerful magnet for loose screws, and a flashlight. So don't wait. Get your Kelvin 23 now. Call now, and we'll throw in this durable canvas pouch. Only $29.99 for 23 tools in one.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Weir's Relax Formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax.
Last night I took my first dose of this and I had calm legs for the first time, probably in months and months.
So, if you're not sleeping right, get Dr. Weir's Formula and you will have an amazing night's sleep. Go to relaxformula.com and order today. Relaxformula.com. That's relaxformula.com.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this episode of Loving Life. It's all about finding things in your area, right around you, that you can do to help you love life even more. That may be cooking, that may be sewing, writing, whatever it is. You got to find out what that is, and then zero in on that and become the best of the best at whatever you do. Please join me at my Facebook page. That's at Loving Life with Dr. Weir. My website is drtimweir.com. You can join me there. And actually, at that point, you can get links to all kinds of stuff. And there's even some recipes and different things on that website. I love that you're joining me. I love that you're watching. Do me a favor and just jot me a little note that says, I'm watching you, here's where I live, and love the show. That just makes my day, week, month, year. All right? So until next time, keep loving life. Hey, for those of you know whom, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, for those of you know who know, damn. Here we go. Lutefisk is Norwegian for big pile of poop.
So don't, all right, so note to self.
Yeah, don't, if anybody ever offers it to you. The next guy's a preacher, so we got to worry about him reaching out to the camera like this.